That should go. What's going on here? There we go. That should go. Mute that.
Are we live? But we're muted?
No, we're not mute. I muted this because it will come back and do. Yeah, it is working. Why is that not working? Content.
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
Are you figuring out?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to put that information up in just a second,
There
Kathy.
we go.
Mark's going to paste a link in. And yeah, ahaslides.com/maniac.
Press down
There we
just
go.
for a sec.
Or you can just scan that QR code.
Yep.
And it'll take you right to it. If you take a picture of it with your smartphone.
There we go. Kathy, you've been a fan from the very beginning. Absolutely fantastic.
Hopefully the dog won't decide to bark her head off or anything.
So we see the chat there. We see that. It's all streaming out, so I can close. And this is all good.
You have so many things open. I don't even know where to look anymore.
Yep. Just look right there. Right there.
Okay.
This should have 12 concurrent viewers. We got 77 players already.
Hey.
We're going to go live at 2:00. We're just going early right now because we want to make sure that.
Oh, that's right, Kathy. I forgot
Yes.
you. Yeah, you move.
Hello, Krusty Buns. It's going to be that kind of quiz.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's Irma Cat from Reddit.
You're not going to show your ignorance.
No.
Not at all.
No.
You never know what you remember. I remember the strangest things from episodes right in the questions. I was like, I don't remember that happening, or I remember exactly what happened in that episode. You just never know. And there's just so many episodes too. So if you don't know the answer, you'll learn something.
Hello, shirt thing.
Yeah.
Hello,
Krusty Buns.
Krusty Buns.
I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
I think so too.
And we got prizes.
Julie Eternal is here.
Hey, Julie.
Hey, Julie. Wonder if we can do this. Supposedly, there's some way that we can feature these.
Maybe you should have practiced that before. I'm just saying, I don't know. You got a lot going on right now. If you guys could see these two monitors we're sitting in front of and how many windows he has open.
I love Midsomer.
Hey, Nancy.
I'm not at your level. I can watch any mystery without looking into the background. Oh my God. We are so broken.
I think I do that on everything I watch now. What were we watching the other day? Oh, I know. We were watching this reality show called The Traitors. I don't know if anybody has seen it. But it's a bunch of people in a castle, and some of them are traitors, and the other players have to figure out who the traitors are, or they murder somebody every night, which is just, picking them and ejecting them from the game. But they walked into a room in this castle where they're all holed up, and I saw a weird picture on the wall, and I was like, pause that, rewind that, I gotta see that picture again. And that's like a reality show, and I was doing it. Hey, Danielle. It does kind of break you after a while.
Oh.
Nancy, you like The Traitors?
Traitors is excellent.
So we watched I guess it's the U.S. version with Alan Cumming as the host, and then we watched the U.K. version with Claudia Winkleman, and we also watched the Australian version, which I don't know. The Australian version, they at least played it like a game, but the UK version, it was so serious. It was almost sad.
Yeah,
it wasn't
was
fun.
Super serious.
But Alan Cumming as the host of the US version was awesome. He was so fun. And he looks so good in tweed. Hey, Jillian.
From Ireland.
And Nora. We got people all over the place.
We do.
So you can scan that QR code with a smartphone, or you can just type that URL into whatever device you want, whatever you're using. We've never used this platform live before, this AHA Slides, but we've been playing with it for a few weeks now, and our kids can do it, so
yeah, we did a little test.
We're confident it will work.
Everyone looks good in tweed, Nancy said.
Oh, but not as good as Alan Cumming. I mean,
Alan
come on.
Cumming.
He wears a kilt for half the episodes, and
Yeah.
he's like, mwah, in a kilt. He's so deliciously maniacal, too, as the host.
So you don't have to log into this app, this AHA Slides. You just need to give a name.
Yep.
That's all you need to do. You can log in, but you don't have to.
And you can call yourself whatever you want.
Yep.
So Krusty Buns, you can be Krusty Buns.
Crusty Buns, you can still be Crusty Buns.
Yeah, where did we watch The Traitors? What platform was that on? Was that Paramount?
Peacock.
Peacock.
I wore kilts in school in Canada. Well, yeah, everybody wears kilts in Canada, and all babies are born with beards.
For a long time, we had our kids thinking that Canadian babies were all born with beards, boys and girls. And you had to shave them off at birth.
Once we start the quiz, it'll ask you for a name.
Yeah. If you've got the URL, you're good.
Yep. And if you're using a device, and I'll go over all this again, you want to pay attention to the device, not what we're saying.
Yeah.
Or what YouTube is displaying. Answer the question on your device when it shows up on your device. Mm-hmm. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
We may be a little delayed and stuff like that, but we're going to have fun.
Hey, Braveheart. So it'll ask you for your name as soon as we start the quiz itself. It'll give you a chance to type it in. So if you're on ahaslides.com/maniac, you are in the right place. And
Nora, you
We'll
want
go
to
from
you
there.
want to go to the URL at the top of the screen, or it's in the chat at the very beginning, or
It's on the sidebar there,
on
or
the sidebar.
and we'll give you plenty of time. It's not like at 2:00 we're gonna show the first question and spring it on you.
Yep. So, welcome to Mark's. We have 5 minutes here, so I'm going to plug some stuff. By the way, I'm running a Kickstarter. If you don't know already, Strange Ranger. It's an all-ages adventure comic, and the link is in the description.
You just have to do that, don't you? You can't help it.
I got to raise another $1,000 to get that comic to become a reality.
You got
so.
plenty of time. You'll get there.
Yep. And then, second of all, I wanted to mention that I'm going to be at Gen Con next week. I keep forgetting that, 60,000 people go to Gen Con. Maybe some Mystery Maniacs
Maybe.
listeners go to Gen Con. If you do, hit me up on any of the socials and we'll grab a coffee or something.
Irma Cat stayed up all night studying. Are you vibrating? So, Julie, you don't want to answer the questions in the chat because then everybody else will see the answer. So you can, if you don't want to play on AHA slides, that's fine. You can just kind of follow along. But you'll just want to wait until we reveal the answer to see if you had the right answer in your head.
Yeah.
If you post it in the chat, then everybody will see it. And they might cheat. They might take the answer from you.
Yeah. What happens is you get presented the question with a little countdown, and then you're given the 4 answers, and you choose one of the answers, and you hit submit.
Yeah.
And then we have a pretty little graph, and it's super cool.
Yeah. Oh, Rebecca, we're looking forward to it too. We haven't done this yet. This is our first trivia, first inaugural Maniac Braniac trivia.
Somebody on Facebook was like, "You should do this every year." I'm like, we might do this every quarter.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I certainly had to rack my brain and look at my notes. The spreadsheet that I have of all the death counts in the villages was really useful. I'm really glad I made that spreadsheet way back when. And we're going to have...
It's okay, Rebecca.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
no
worry
good
about
at any of these things.
We're going to have a prize for the highest score, but we're also going to have just random prizes for people who are here.
Yeah, Nora, it hasn't started yet. You should just load the URL so
Yeah.
that you're ready. Once we get going, it'll start showing things.
Yeah.
So
The app will launch and it will ask you for a username for the
Yeah.
game, and
but not yet.
Yeah.
It'll be a...
so we'll do that in just a few minutes. So you're good. I don't know about where everybody else is, but it's real hot here today. It's so hot that Olive doesn't even want to be outside, and she loves being outside in the heat.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for her to get a sunburn on her tummy because she lays on our deck with her little tummy up in the air in the sun like she's a solar dog or something. But
Yeah, she is completely not into this heat.
no. Hey, Kirsty. Hey, Brett.
Hey, Kirsty. Hey, Brett.
We'll get started here in a couple of minutes. In the meantime, if you just go to the URL that you see on the screen.
96. Oh,
Oh, that's hot.
it's way too hot.
It's 89 here, but it feels a lot hotter than that.
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's hot.
Danielle, you were here for the preview. She's from Columbus. And
Ohio?
Yes.
Okay.
So, yes. It's always hot in Florida, too.
In more ways than one sometimes.
Yeah. So we'll just let the sort of bunch of people start coming here at 2:00, and then we'll go over all the instructions again, and then get into this. Because there are 35 questions. 35 questions.
At various levels of difficulty. So
At various levels.
don't worry.
Yep.
And even if we get none of them right, we'll have fun. Oh, 101. Oh. Irmacat, you need more than Red Bull. You need an ice bath.
Yeah.
That sounds
Ooh.
awful.
That's not
68 in Oregon, Kirsty. Now that I'm jealous of.
Yeah.
That sounds nice. It's just after 2. We'll give folks another minute. Looks like some folks are still hopping on.
Yep.
And we're going to get started.
That's excellent to hear, Britt. Basically, what happened was we wanted to do a trivia night last semester, and it got away from us because, we might do too much. By the way, have I mentioned I have a Kickstarter?
We didn't get to it. We didn't find the right platform in time.
And then somebody on Facebook, on the Reddit post, was like, I don't know, they seem to be Murdoch Mysteries maniacs these days. And I was like, okay, well, then we're going to do some Midsomer stuff.
Gauntlet dropped. Never mind, we interviewed Annette Badlands. Yeah.
Never mind that fact.
Oh, Rachel's been studying too. We're going to expect a lot from Rachel and Irmacat then because they've been studying. Are we ready?
I think we can probably get started. We'll give it one more minute, and then we'll get started.
Yeah, we just went up by a few more. Yeah. So if you're just joining us, go to the URL ahaslides.com/maniac. It's there on the screen, or you can take a photo of that QR code with your smartphone, and that'll take you to it as well. It's not going to do anything for just the moment, but once we start the quiz, it'll ask you to put a name in. So you've got a name in the quiz so we can put you on the rank board and everything.
Thank you, CB Cat. It was wonderful talking to her.
She's so fun.
Yeah.
Claudelar is ready.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Let's see what we got here. Now I'm just going to move us up here over the thing, and then okay, what do you need to do to participate? You need to either go to the URL at the top of the screen. I don't know why I'm pointing. I'm not a DJ on it. Well, actually, people can see
Yes.
me. Or go to the code on the side there. So what's going to happen is you're going to read the question, you're going to pick an answer, and then you have to press submit. You can't just pick the answer. Joy, I cannot believe you're up at 4 in the morning.
You're hardcore. So you'll see a question, you'll see multiple choice answers, and on your device you'll see you can choose the answer, but then you have to press submit to actually lock in your answer.
Yep.
And please don't post the answer in the chat because other people will see that answer and you'll be giving it away.
And then there'll be a slide that shows what everybody voted, not by name, of course. And then we can talk about the answers then.
Yeah.
So, there are 5 categories: guest stars and their characters, weapons and death, locations,
Detectives and sergeants.
the world's hardest word to spell.
Sergeants is hard to spell.
My
And
God.
then village life. And we've got 7 questions for each category.
7 casual, fan. So these are maximum points. Like if you get the answer right away, it's 100 points.
Yeah.
If you get the fan answers right away, it's 200 points. Irmacat's ready. Let's roll. Maniac level question, 300 points. There's 2 each of casual, fan, and maniac. And then there's the bonus 400-point question, which is super hard.
And you'll notice on AHA slide, there's a timer for how long you have to answer. but the quicker you answer, the more points you get.
Yeah. There are 8,000 points available. First and second place are going to get T-shirts, and then we're going to take 2 random people from the chat and give them T-shirts as well. So if you could all say hi and maybe where you're from in the chat, then we'll have a list of people from the chat that we can choose from.
Kirsty noticed there's weapons and death as a category. Of course there is. I almost had a corpse category. Just dead bodies.
So remember, go to the link on the top of the screen or to join in.
So at 2 random points during the quiz, we will randomly select a name from the YouTube chat to win a T-shirt of your choice. And then at the end, the first and second place winners will also win a T-shirt of their choice. So even if you're not actually participating in the quiz itself, if you're not on AHA Slides, you can still be one of those random winners just by saying something in the chat so that we've got a name to choose from.
And I'm just going to tell you right now, that if you're not playing, that's A-okay.
Totally.
It's completely fine. But I want you to scream the answers out at
nobody
YouTube,
can hear you.
because no one can hear you, and it'd just be fun.
Oh, we've got Greg from Indianapolis.
Greg from Indianapolis.
Hey, Greg. You're close.
Yes, he is.
All right.
So our first category is guest stars.
No, wait a minute. Before we go,
Yeah.
can we just ask, is everybody okay with AHA Slides? Everybody been able to put in a username and all that good stuff?
They haven't put in the username yet.
Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, it's about to ask you to.
Yep.
Okay. So the first category is guest stars and their characters.
It is quiz time. Okay. Oh,
You need to back up.
I need to back up. Oh, no.
Stay.
Okay, we're right into the first question. I didn't know it was going to go this fast. A very young Orlando Bloom stars in an early episode of Midsomer. How does his character, Peter Drinkwater, die? Poor Legolas.
So how does Orlando Bloom die in Midsomer?
Time is up. Oh, look at all those right answers. We are definitely not going to get caught out unawares here.
No.
Now, I'm going to wait for people to catch up a little bit here.
Yes. That first question came up kind of quick.
That first question came up kind of quick. So, what did he go on and do later?
I think he was in like Lord of the Rings
Lord
or
of the
something.
Rings or something like that.
It's funny. He's one of those actors who went on to be really, really big.
Yeah.
Another one is Carvel. What's his name?
Hello, Flake from the Cotswolds.
Henry Cavill.
Yes, Henry
Yeah,
Cavill.
who went on to play Superman. He was
Yes,
another one.
he should have appeared as Superman or the Witcher with the old guy and the fox. Remember the
when
fox
he's
puppet?
making out with his friend's mom in the
Yes.
car.
Yeah, that was weird.
So if you couldn't click submit, it's probably because you ran out of time.
Or it was further down the page.
Yeah.
So remember to scroll down to the bottom of the answers to hit submit. And we're going to move on to the next question now.
Yeah, don't worry. The first question was really fast.
Yeah.
This one will be better.
Yeah. So question number 2 of 35. We're just getting started.
Elizabeth Spriggs and Richard Cant play the infamous blackmailing mother and son, the Rainbirds. Which of the following tasty treats do they feature on their tea tray? Frosted fedoras, ganache bowlers, cream-filled fezzes, or iced sombreros?
Look at all those answers coming in. Excellent.
The tea tray of death. That's just before they both get their throats slit.
Yes.
Time's up.
Oh,
nice.
Ice sombreros.
I got a couple people with cream-filled fezzes, though.
Cream-filled fezzes and frosted fedoras.
It was really hard to come up with those other options. Like, what can compete with an ice sombrero? They also had the the sandwiches cut in the shapes of the
I want
card.
an ice sombrero. They look nice, like a little sponge with ice on
No,
it.
remember they talk about the sandwiches that are like the diamonds are tuna.
Yes.
The hearts are
Well,
whatever.
that's card party.
Yeah, card
like-
party shapes.
Being raised on euchre card parties in Canada, that I'm glad I didn't have to deal with the rainbirds. But
Yeah.
wow.
Now, it looks like we've got chat in AHA. Do we need to
Okay.
look at that
Yeah,
before we
let's
go
have
to
a
the
look.
next?
So
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Yeah, sorry Baskerville for that first question. I hope things are.
I'm sure.
Yeah, thanks Danielle. They're not easy to write.
Okay. On to question number 3.
This is gonna be your turn.
Yep. In season 12, episode 2, The Great and the Good, Nancy Carroll plays Connie Bishop, a screaming school teacher. What other well-known British mystery has Nancy Carroll starred in with a much bigger role? And we have choices here. We have Father Brown, The Incredibly Happy Happy Valley, Shetland, or Inspector Lewis. Oh, Father Brown is
Nice.
our big choice, and that is the correct answer. Father Brown will also be the next show that we cover after season 2 of Murdoch. We're going to cover season 1 of Father Brown, and I actually that lets us bring up. Some people have asked us if we're going to interview anybody from Father Brown, we're trying, but we're also going to respect the writer and artist and actor strike and not have anybody interview or promote material until that strike's over.
It looks like we've got some questions. It looks like there's a delay between that the questions actually show up before we introduce them.
Oh, okay.
So the timing might be a little bit different. And somebody said they couldn't see submit. Nora, I don't know. It depends on what device you're on. You might need to scroll down
Yeah.
to see the submit button. It would be at the bottom.
But
And don't put answers in the chat.
no answers in the chat. Bonnie. We're looking at you, Bonnie.
All right. You
Okay.
ready?
So we'll move on to the next question. 4 of 35.
In Faithful Unto Death, Alan Hollingsworth, played by Roger Allam, buries food in his backyard. What is the dish that he buries? Steak and kidney pie, badgers and mash, or bangers and
Bangers
mash?
and mash, not
Toad in the
badgers
hole,
and mash.
shepherd's pie.
Now I want lunch.
Yeah.
We should have made a shepherd's pie for that episode.
Time's up.
Shepherd's pie.
Bonnie, if you're not sure where to put in the answer, if you go to the URL at the top of the screen, ahaslides.com/maniac, it'll take you to...
Again, the
tool.
question showed up before you said, "Oh, that's weird."
sorry.
Well, remember to pay attention to the question, not to us. We're just filler.
Sorry, we don't have the same time delay. That's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
By the way, at the end of each section, we get a leaderboard
Yes.
with names.
Yes. Okay.
Question number 5 of 35. What is the name of the reoccurring friendly attorney who frequently helps Tom Barnaby with questions about wills? This is a season 1 and 2 of Barnaby. This is a tough one.
It is.
Yeah.
That's why
It's
the-
a maniac level
it's the
question.
maniac level question. It's tough.
Oh, we got
wow.
more of a spread here.
Mr. Jocelyn is played by Timothy Bateson.
Yep.
He's a rather old guy by the time he's playing this role. He's a little bitty guy behind a great big desk, if you remember
his
him.
big eyebrows.
But he's like the most friendly attorney in Coston. He's the only one who will actually like tell Barnaby anything about what's in a will.
Oh, Chrissy forgot his name. Oh.
Without giving him a bunch of rigmarole.
So that was your first Maniac level question. So now you're getting into the tough stuff.
So you can see, so we've got 2 casual questions, 2 fan, 2 Maniac, and then a bonus.
Yep. So this is the second Maniac question.
Mm-hmm. In season 22, episode 5, Kevin Whatley, who plays Inspector Lewis, guest stars as a member of a local theater group. What musical are they performing? Is it Pirates of Penzance, Peter Pan, The Three Penny Opera, or The Count of Monte Cristo?
It should be the musical version of Highlander, since the Midsomer Kurgan is in
Or
that one.
Lewis.
Yes.
It could be a Morse musical.
A Morse musical.
That would be fun.
Yes.
Time's up.
Oh, we didn't
Nice.
fool anybody
No.
there. No.
Yeah, they're all dressed like pirates. And I think when we did the podcast on that episode, I even did my own version of a modern major general. So
Yes,
if you remember where that's from,
we
that's
did
Pirates
in
and
fact
Penzance.
do that. So.
It's hard to forget. I'm sorry I had to sing.
Okay, so now the first Maniac level question. Question 7 of 35. How many of the doctors from Doctor Who have been in Midsomer?
I had to do some work to answer this question
Yes,
correctly.
and I thought of one answer, and then I had to backtrack and say another answer.
So how many actors who played the Doctor in Doctor Who have been in Midsomer? You get a 25% chance of getting it. Of course it's hard, Stasia. That's why it's a bonus question.
Oh! Our most incorrect answer.
So that is Peter
Yeah.
Capaldi and Peter Davison.
Yep.
2 Peters
Yep.
who've both played the Doctor.
Again with the poo. Okay, so the next slide should show a leaderboard.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, Danielle with 1,300 points. Julie.
Is that a perfect score for Danielle?
I gotta think
I
it's
think it
pretty
is.
close. Wow.
Julie in
Danielle.
second. In Manassas? In Manassas?
Manassas.
I think.
And
And Stasia.
Yep. Oh, we could show a bunch.
Yeah.
All the top 10. There we go.
Awesome. You guys are doing great. I know some people were having trouble early on.
And
I know
this is just for fun.
it's just for fun.
Just for fun.
And I know that the question timing isn't right on, but Kathy's number 16, right on. You've got plenty of chances to move forward. So
I'll take 19.
yeah.
I wonder how Irma Cat with all the Red Bull. Okay, so we're moving on to our next category, which is weapons and death.
Oh, Lydia.
Oh, Lydia. Lydia.
She's one of the most psychotic killers in all of Midsomer.
Yes. Okay, question number 8 of 35. Now remember, back to the easy questions.
In Blood on the Saddle, what costume was Faye Lennox wearing when she was shot in the dunk tank? So she's wearing a costume when she's shot. What is it? A clown, a cowgirl, a witch, or a ghost?
Ooh. Oh. Well, all those are valid. Clowns,
I don't want to be shot wearing any of those.
Clowns are scary. I don't want to be shot wearing
But
any
she's
of
not
them.
shot because she's dressed
No.
as something scary.
Nope.
The answer is a
Witch.
Very good.
Yes.
I
good
don't know
job.
why she's dressed as a witch.
No,
at
it's
the
not really explained.
Wild West thing.
Nope. So.
But yeah, she's on the dunk tank and then she just falls in and she's dead.
I love how people are listing their places. Okay.
Okay. Are we ready?
On to the second easy question of this category. In Destroying Angel, Season 4, Episode 2, what is the angel?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a mushroom? Is it a nurse? Is it a statue? Or is it a nun? All things that have taken prominent roles in episodes.
And could be considered angels
Yes.
and might destroy you. Nuns can be feisty. You never know.
I knew the right answer right after I clicked submit. I'm sorry,
That
Rachel.
happens. Nice.
It's a mushroom, yes.
Yes.
The Destroying Angel's a mushroom.
Oh, that guy doesn't do well after he eats those mushrooms.
No.
It's,
Does not do well after he eats
slow,
those mushrooms.
agonizing death.
So that's question number 2 of this category. So now we're moving to the fan level.
Mm-hmm. In season 19, episode 5, Death by Persuasion, a drone kills someone. How does it do it? Does it drop a knife on the victim, knock a heavy object from a roof, cut the victim with its spinning blades, or explode when near the victim?
That was hard coming up with reasons in which a drone could kill somebody.
It's so unlikely to be killed by...
Never mind the fact that there's a problem with the whole episode. Because
Yes. The answer is, it drops a knife on the victim.
Yeah.
However unlikely that might be.
Oh, crusty buns. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, so we're the next fan level question is in season 21, episode 1, Point of Balance. Victim is killed by a robot. What kind of robot? And it is not Chinook.
No. Is it an assembly line robot in a factory, a harvesting robot in a field, a robot waiter, or a robot arm in a lab? Oh. This is 2 questions in a row about machines killing people.
Yes. It's definite AI machine killing people stuff.
The answer is
robot in a arm in a lab.
yeah. He's trapped in like the little cubicle with the
Yeah.
arm, and it just starts flailing around and beats the crap out of him. I think it's orange, isn't it orange?
Yeah, it's a big orange arm.
Yes.
So.
So that was the second fan level question. Now we're going for Maniac.
Maniac level.
Question 12. In Strangler's Wood, Season 2, Episode 2, Anna Santarosa is injected after being run over. What is she injected with? Is it strychnine, nicotine, morphine, or battery acid?
All completely plausible in Midsomer.
She's the one who says, no eggs? No eggs. Eggs?
Eggs?
No eggs.
No eggs.
She wants to cook eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs? It's bad to be injected and run over. Yes.
Nicotine is the right answer.
And you're right, Jess. It glows in the dark. It looks like highlighter fluid in a syringe. It could be battery acid. It looks like battery acid,
Yes.
but it is nicotine. No eggs, Anna. You're right.
No eggs, Anna.
You want eggs? No eggs. All right.
Okay, our second level Maniac question. In season 15, episode 6, Schooled in Murder, a woman is killed with a wheel of cheese. Other people are killed with cheese-related items as well. Which of the following is not used as a murder weapon? A cheese wire, a cheese needle, a cheese knife, or dairy cows?
They're all cheese-related items.
They are all cheese-related items. I go out.
You're right, Rachel. Time's up. The answer is a cheese knife.
A cheese knife.
There are people who are trampled by dairy cows.
Yep.
The cheese wire is used to strangle somebody. The cheese needle is used to stab. It's like a core.
Yep.
Stab somebody, but nobody gets killed with a cheese knife.
Nope. Okay, so the last question in this section is the bonus question for 400 points. So you can make it up here.
Which of the following episodes ends with a murder still unsolved? Oh, there are no possible answers for that
There's
one.
no possible answers. Well, darn.
You messed that one up.
I messed that question up.
Well, no one will get it right.
No one will get it right.
So it's
no one will
fine.
get it wrong. What's the right answer?
The right answer is, according
We're
to...
like looking at
I
it.
have to look it up because I forget the name of it too.
No, 5 people got it right, even though we didn't list anything.
The correct answer is Electric Vendetta.
Which was 1.
Yeah,
But
because remember the guy in the best corpse actor ever who's dead in the crop circles? They never solve his murder because they never really pay any attention to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, folks. But time for a leaderboard. Oh!
We got some
We
shakeups.
got some shakeups. Mr. Baskerville is way up now. Julie's doing great still. Stasia, Linda, Danielle,
Zabatskiana,
Zabanskiana,
Irmacat's up.
Yep. In Manassas, Colleen and Neil round out the top 10.
Give folks a second to
Yep.
scroll around because they can scroll and look.
Yep.
Flick's right. Hopefully there aren't any blank fields other than that one.
Hopefully not. I don't know what happened there. I'll have to look. What happened?
Baskerville has 7 questions in a row right.
Wow.
So does that mean that you got all of the weapon questions?
Yep.
That's kind of suspicious.
Yeah.
Maybe
Neil went from 27 to 10 with a bullet in the weapon category.
All right.
Okay.
I think now it's time for our first random draw, I think.
Yes, our
Yes.
first random winner. So let me scroll up here to where everybody's saying hi.
Our first random winner is Jess Dilberti. Jess, you win a t-shirt of your choice.
And we'll tell you how and what you need to do at the end of the episode.
Basically, you just email us and tell us which one you want and where to send it and what size and which one.
But Jess DeBerti from Milwaukee.
Yes. Congratulations. You are the first random winner. Yay.
Everybody having fun? Is this good?
I hope so.
I hope so.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Back to some easy questions again.
Yes. Now we're going back to the easy questions.
Well, 2 easy questions.
Yes, 2 easy questions.
Locations.
Are we lost again?
So this is about villages.
Yeah. Okay.
We're almost halfway. In The Ghost of Coston Abbey, what kind of business has the old abbey been converted into? Is it a winery, a restaurant, an art school, or a brewery?
Ooh, all those things show up.
Can't really talk about it without giving it away.
Yeah,
either.
all those things show up in,
Yeah.
in different episodes. So Britt says they're having a blast.
Yay!
I wish I had coffee, though. I'm sorry, Joy. I can't provide you coffee through YouTube.
Time's up.
It's a brewery.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So that's the episode, if you remember, where the monk gets boiled alive at the
Yep,
beginning.
Yep.
It has the medieval flashback at the very beginning, and then they
Yes.
have the awesome boiled monk logo for the beer.
Yes. If you were watching all of Midsomer by chronological order in which the events happen, you would have to start with that episode.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
true. Because
absolutely.
there's no cavemen ever.
No,
there's no
there's
caveman
no-
flashback or anything like that.
It's okay, Dan. It doesn't matter if you're late. We
You're
still
all
want
good.
you. Yep.
Yeah, you're all good. Just go to the URL at the very top and you can join in.
Jess says, "Piffle pants. I need to read all the answers." Okay,
right.
so now our second casual level question for locations is Season 13, The Sword of Guillaume. Residents of Midsomer Parva take a field trip to a sister city. Where do they go? Blackpool, Torquay, Brighton, or Bournemouth?
A guy gets beheaded on the ghost train.
I said all those names correctly.
You did.
I did.
And if you didn't, somebody from the UK will correct you.
Yes.
The answer is Brighton.
Brighton. Yep. Absolutely.
I think I did pretty well, though, with the other options.
I think so. And that's where we're introduced to the other Barnaby.
Yes.
First off, so.
As Barnaby, not
Yes.
as another character.
So that's the 2 casual questions for location. Now we're moving into the fan level. 4-hour drive, Jess. Better stop the night.
Yep. In season 2, Blood Will Out, travelers come to Murder Warren. The village hosts a fete featuring what unusual event? So the travelers come and they have an event at the fete. What is it? Is it a donkey race, a raft race, a sack race, or a chariot race? I almost said a rat race.
It's a raft race. Raft race.
And you're right. May has her Roman past life regression, if you actually consider that a historical flashback. The correct answer is a chariot race.
That's the closest we get to Romans, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. The past life regression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The answer is a chariot race. Sometimes they're called sulkies.
Sulkies.
Sarah learned that this week.
Yes. It's a 2-wheeled cart behind a horse.
Yes.
Yeah. But there are donkey races in Midsomer. They're just not in this episode. There is a raft race in Midsomer, just not in that episode. I don't remember a sack race.
I don't know if there's a sack race.
Not that I can think of.
Maybe. Okay.
All right.
Question 18. In season 8, episode 2, Sauce for the Goose, much of the action takes place in the plumber's relish factory. One of the victims is even killed by a piece of equipment. Which machine is it?
The sterilizer, a vegetable steamer, a cooking vat, or a bottling machine. That's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, it's a great episode.
The mom sees the thing hanging in
It's
the
a great
tree
episode
outside
for
her
us,
window.
too.
Yeah.
It's Dexter's
It's fun.
skin flap.
The sterilizer. That's right.
Yep.
Oh, that poor man. He has to wear burn prosthetics all over. He's
Yeah.
naked, basically.
Yeah,
on
that's a
those
good dead body
rollers.
there. We should interview him. So, what it was like to be Dexter in the sterilizer.
Yeah. Steamy. Uncomfortable.
Yes.
Gaius Quintus. Kirsty, you have a good memory.
Okay, 19. So this is the first Maniac question.
In season 18, episode 4, the incident at Cooper's Hill, the detectives are told that a UFO is involved in the crimes. What real-life event or location is the episode loosely based on? Rendlesham Forest, Roswell, Stonehenge, or the Uffington Horse? It has that goo.
There's goo.
The sacks of goo.
The sacks of goo.
Black sacks of goo. The answer is Rendlesham
Rendlesham
Forest.
Forest.
That's right. It's a military base in the woods with a UFO. It's a callback to that event.
Yeah.
Very good.
Okay, so our next Maniac level question in the category of locations is number 20. Which village, used as a setting of only one episode so far, is the location for the comic book festival in Drawing Dead? By the way,
Is it Great Auburn, Bleak Ridge, Dunstan, or Carver Valley? Mark has a comic book.
By the way, I have a comic book Kickstarter. Link in the description.
Nelson wears a hawk costume.
Yes, he does.
The answer is
Great
Carver Valley.
Carver Valley.
That's a tough
Wow.
one. It was really hard.
Wow, that's separated folks
It's a
out
really
there.
hard
No
question.
one has a perfect score, I bet now. Yep.
It's a really hard one.
Wow. Oh, well, of course it's hard.
Oh, good job, Jess.
Okay.
Earning that T-shirt.
Yep. And then finally the 400-point question for locations. Let's look at the chat here. Well done, whoever got that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Good job.
Question 21 of 35. Including all episodes of the first 21 seasons, which village has been the setting for the most episodes?
Midsomer Parva.
Midsomer Magma.
Midsomer Worthy.
Or Badger's Drift.
You said magma.
Magna. Magna. Do.
Irmacat's right. It's Winter who wears the costume.
Yes.
I said Nelson.
Yes, it's Winter, not Winters.
The answer is Midsomer Worthy.
Oh, we caught a lot of people on the Badger's Drift there.
So let me give you the numbers.
Yep.
So Midsomer Parva has 6 episodes. Magna has 5. Worthy has 7. And Badger's Drift has 6.
Ooh.
So they're really close.
Yep. That's that kind of question separates everybody
Midsomer
else.
Worthy beats them by 1.
Yep, really nice. So, our leaderboard now looks like this.
Ooh,
Oh!
that category was hard.
That category was hard, definitely.
Red herring. Good job, Baskerville.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely... Monica's moved up to 30 now.
Yes. We'll give folks a second to look and see where they are right now.
Yeah, we'll throw one of these off.
Yeah.
Good mix of questions. Very well done so far.
Good.
Excellent.
We're glad.
Okay. So we have 2 more categories, 14 more questions.
Mm-hmm.
We're past the halfway point. Okay. Next category.
Detectives and sergeant. So, straight out of Costin.
Straight out of Costin.
So these are all questions about Barnabys or sergeants.
Oh, yes.
We have a headphone
Flick,
each.
We're on either side.
It's like we're right next to your head.
Yes, I'm over here.
Are we ready?
Yes.
For a casual level question.
Casual level question on detectives and sergeants.
This is question number 22 of 35. Before he was John Barnaby, Neil Dudgeon played another character in Midsomer. What was the name of the gardener he played? Was it Daniel Bolt, Thomas Green, Alex Planter, or James Rowe?
This episode is the reason why we do the segment on the show now after the credits, because
he inherits everything.
And
puts the moves on Joyce in a creepy way.
Puts the moves on Joyce. Ugh, it's not good.
Don't flirt with Joyce. Daniel Bolt is right.
Daniel Bolt is correct.
You guys did great on that one.
That's super.
I did not expect that many people to get it right.
Yeah. Excellent.
That was actually a hard question.
What was your rap song, Sarah?
Scrumpy.
Scrumpy. Question 23 of 35. Which of the sergeants, I spelled it wrong there, has to go undercover both as a cult member and as a nun?
Troy, Scott, Jones, or Nelson? A cult member and a nun.
Yes, a cult member and a nun.
It's a tough one.
Yep.
But having both of them helps, I think. Time's up.
Jones.
Very good.
Yes.
I love when he's dressed as the nun.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. The guy he tackles is like, who trained her?
Yep, we had the lovely ladies from the Lovejoy podcast on for
That's
that
right.
episode.
That's
that
right.
was super nice.
He dresses up as a nun, has little glasses on and everything.
Yep,
At the
he's
in the chicken coop.
In the chicken coop, super good. And then he's the cult member with the
Oblong
The
Society.
Oblong Society.
Oblong.
Okay, now we're moving into fan level questions.
Which is the proper order of appearance for the sergeants of Midsomer?
Again, I spelled it wrong.
Troy, Jones, Scott, Nelson, Winter. Troy, Scott, Nelson, Jones, Winter. Troy, Scott, Jones, Winter, Nelson. Or Troy, Scott, Jones, Nelson, Winter. Those are the same.
3 of those are the same.
No, yeah. 3 of those are the same.
Oh, I screwed up.
No,
there.
wait a minute. They're not. No, look. They're just so close to each other. That is correct. Troy, then Scott, then Jones, then Nelson, then Winter.
Scott as a nun would have been amazing.
He would have been a great nun, a tackle nun. That one was... No,
Wow.
they are different.
Yeah, they are.
It's just 5 words in different words.
Wow.
And I wrote that
That's a tough
I
question.
was like...
In the test, we did that question as a drag and drop, and I'm glad we didn't do it here.
No, that was
I do think, though, when we do this again, and we've learned from this, we need to increase the amount of time for questions.
Yes.
Because I think it's a little quick here. Okay. Next question. 25 of 35.
Which of the following was not one of Joyce Barnaby's many hobbies or interests? So which one is not? Theater, watercolor painting, bell ringing, or the local historical society? Which of these did she not have as a hobby? The boy one, the first one, the one that wasn't there long, the wimpy one. I like it, Flick.
I'm doing very poorly, and clearly the only solution is to watch the whole series again.
Study.
Yes, and listen to the podcast.
Time's up.
Bell ringing.
That is correct. She
Yeah.
never rings a bell. She's never involved. But she is in the theater production. She does find the body at watercolor. She is part of the local historical society with the
Yes.
paintings.
I like how Flick talks about the sergeants here. She remembers them as the boy one, the first one, the one that wasn't there long, and the wimpy one. Yes, the odd one out question.
Stacey, I'll keep that in mind. I think that does make them a little bit easier when you're picking the one that isn't the correct answer.
Yes. Okay. So next is there's one episode of Midsomer Murders in which there are no murders for the police to solve. There's dead bodies, but no murders.
Mm-hmm.
Which episode is it?
Orcus Fatalis, Habeas Corpus, Dark Secrets, or Last Year's Model. People complained. They wrote letters to ITV saying
Absolutely.
there was no murder. It's Midsomer Murders.
I got to tell you,
We want murder.
I was a little worried about that episode doing the podcast, but then it was fantastic.
They're still dead
Yeah,
bodies.
still dead bodies.
And one goes missing.
Habeas corpus.
That is
the
correct.
answer, but whoa, we spread everybody out
Yeah,
here.
That's a tougher question.
Yeah, that's definitely a tough question.
Yeah, it starts with the man's body going missing from his bed, like his family has just been with him as he died.
Yeah.
And then when the undertakers go in, there's no body, it's gone. And you're like, did they get him out the window somehow? How did they do that? It's like a locked room corpse theft.
Yes. Okay, I think this is our bonus level question. I think. Let's have a look at what's in the chat here. This is a good weed out question. Yep. Okay. 7 of 35. According to Barnaby, why did Sergeant Scott leave? Ooh, he was sick. He's transferred to another county. He was promoted, or he changed careers.
Why did Scott
This is another
leave?
separation question.
Because he's there and then he's gone.
Yep.
And we get one sentence about why he's not there anymore.
No, I think there are murders in Blue Herrings, but we'll double check.
He was sick.
Yep, he was sick.
Like he was out sick for a day.
Yep.
And that was it.
And Jones was right there.
Yeah.
With a suit and a car.
Yeah. I guess he was really sick.
I guess.
Barnaby's
Wow.
like, my sergeant's sick today. Do you want to fill in? And Jones is a constable. And he's like, well, yeah.
Yep.
And then Scott is never spoken of again.
Never
Just
spoken
gone.
of again. Yep. So let's look at the leaderboard. Oh, no.
We got one more
We
question.
got one more question. When George Bullard, the coroner, goes on vacation, one of his stand-ins is played by Toby Jones. What is the substitute coroner's name?
Is it Dave Smith, Ed Wright, Dan Peterson, or Fred Jones?
This is a separation question right here.
Toby Jones is a short little red-haired, balding, pudgy actor. He's been in a gazillion things
Marvel
now.
movies,
His
all
hair
sorts
is crazy in this episode.
Detectorists. Yep.
Yep.
Dan Peterson. Wow, we got some maniacs here.
I am amazed that many people got that right.
Yeah.
I had to look it up. I didn't know it off the top of my head.
Irma
Wow.
Cat says there was a murder in Blue Herrings, and
Yes.
I don't
pulled her
really want to argue with Irma Cat in the state she's in.
She's on so much Red Bull.
Yeah,
Yeah, I call him Toby in my head too, but
Yep.
his character's
he's
name
always
is
Toby.
Dan Peterson.
But boy, does he have some fantastic hair in those episodes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you're right, Greg, it's esoteric. It's like fringy knowledge, but he's such a big actor now, Toby Jones is, that
Yeah.
seeing him in that little paper suit, you're just like, is that Toby Jones? What's he doing in that?
He was in, what is he in? Oh, he's in the new Indiana Jones movie, and he's not in the first trailer, but his voice is. And I'm like, Midsomer.
Yeah. Yeah. Flick.
Yes, Fred Jones is his dad.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, I think now we get a leaderboard. Yes, we
Yes.
do. Oh, another change in position.
Julie got all of those right.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Linda is
Well, the
on
ghost,
8
Nastia.
correct answers. That's pretty
Woohoo!
cool.
I like Linda's little icon. I don't know what the little person is doing.
It's like
What are they-
YMCA here.
I don't know. Oh my gosh, you guys are doing great.
Yes. So I think also this is our next random choice.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So let's scroll.
Random, 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 random. Pick a random.
Neil Charles.
Neil, you are the second random winner of a t-shirt of your choice. And we'll give you instructions at the end for how to let us know what t-shirt you want and where to send it. Neil is the second random winner.
Yes.
But we still have, what, one category to go?
We have one category to go.
Only 7 questions to get those scores up.
It's pretty close here. So that now you're fighting for 1 and 2. Each win a t-shirt, but that's what it's.
First and second place are going to win a t-shirt.
Yep. So.
Linda, we talk about you all the time. Didn't you know that?
Yeah. Oh, Neil runs a garden, a co-op style garden that's ripe for a midsummer murder style victim.
It's one of those places where you're like,
Yeah.
somebody should get murdered here.
Like you
But
must
only
go
on
out there
TV.
every early morning and be like, am I going to find a body?
Don't have a body. Don't have a body. Yeah. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
All right,
We're
let's do it.
ready to move on. Okay. Our final category,
Is village life.
village.
So these are not about the name of a village, picking a village. It's about stuff that happens in villages.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, murder in the country.
Yes.
Kathy's doing much better than she thought she would.
Good.
Excellent.
Tom Barnaby is often volunteered to man a booth at the local fete. Which booth is he most commonly assigned to? Is it the coconut shy, the dunk tank, the tombola, or the tea tent?
Ooh.
To run. What kind of booth is he most commonly assigned to run?
Yep.
When he's
He
voluntold.
does it at least twice, doesn't he? Yep.
When he's voluntold to help out by Joyce.
This is a fan level question. Casual level question.
The answer is
Tombola.
Tom the
Tom
tombola.
on the tombola.
Yes. Roll up, roll up. That's what he says
Yes,
when he's
that's
giving away tea cozies.
yes. And having been voluntold to do lots of events like that, because remember, my mother was in the Women's Institute.
Yeah.
I was Santa Claus all through high school and
You're
for
a
the
young
first
Santa
year
Claus.
of the college. So, our next casual level question is: though lots of Midsummer villages have their quirks, only one has a paranormal monster. What is it?
Is it a werewolf, a vampire, a swamp monster, or a troll?
Now, we love paranormal monsters. We do. So we paid very close attention to this one.
Yep. Monica, you're right. He always wants to win a coconut, but he ends up running the tombola. So you were close. The answer is a werewolf. It's not really a werewolf. It's a little woman in an outfit.
Yeah.
But there's the lore
The
of the were, and they
lore
have the
of-
little museum and everything.
Yeah. So those are the two casual level. Now we're moving into the fan level questions about villages.
Mm-hmm. Lots of Midsummer villagers have odd hobbies and get caught in weird positions. In Destroying Angel, what is Colin Salter doing when he's caught? Running naked in the woods, sculpting miniature versions of other villagers so he can play with them, pretending he's a horse, or taking photos of himself. Midsummer villagers are strange.
They are. They are. I can't believe we tracked down the mushroom conference poster that was on the wall in
That's
this
right.
episode.
The answer is running naked in the woods. That's right.
Danielle says she's reacting so much her dog left.
Yeah, he answers the door wearing only an apron, too.
Yep.
He turns around
Yep.
and you can see his little butt cheeks.
He's got a little bit. Colin Slay and his anti-theft device.
I can just imagine, though, if they caught him, like, sculpting little versions of everybody. And
Yep.
oh, what are you doing?
So, again, we might see that in a
Yeah,
future
that's true.
episode. Okay, our second fan level question is: in season 12, Small Mercies, Olivia Colman plays Bernice, a smiling killer. She even kills her stepdaughter during a boat race. Which costume is her stepdaughter wearing? Lady Godiva, Athena, a minotaur, or a mermaid? This is a weird episode. I'm always like, wait a minute, somebody got stabbed with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she just smiles all the time, even when they catch her.
Yes. Yes.
Mermaid, that's
She's
right.
Dressed as a mermaid and killed with her giant trident.
Lady Godiva would have been a funny. I mean, what is that? Is that a bodysuit and hair? I guess so you look naked, but not.
I guess
It would be cold, I think.
Ooh.
On the little
they're,
raft.
they're in the water, and it's clearly like
Cold.
winter or fall.
Like you can
they're
see
very
people's
cold.
breath,
Yeah,
and they're in the water.
absolutely.
Yep.
Okay, so we're down to 3. Yes, very heavy makeup. We're down to 3 questions left. No, I think we have one more fan level question before.
Brett, I think you're right. Sea nymph, but yeah.
Midsummer Rhapsody, character is killed by a falling stack of what in the village hall?
Tires, books, desks, or speakers.
Yes, the costume she's not wearing is Lady Godiva.
Yeah, that's right. So it's a falling stack of something in the village hall.
Dan says giant, unnecessarily sharp trident.
Yes.
Yes.
The answer is
Speakers. If you remember that episode, I went on length about the death by speakers because it's amplifier speakers.
They're amps,
Yeah.
Though there are people who are killed by desks.
Yes.
In Midsomer. And
but not a pile.
And there is a guy who's killed by a bookshelf that falls over on him while the detectives are standing right there.
It's a drinks cabinet.
That's right. But not in this episode. In this episode, it's a stack of amps.
It's a stack of amps. So, okay, I think we got 3 left. So Midsomer level.
Neil, there was a death in a dryer. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, this is the second Midsomer level.
In the episode Murder on St. Mally's Day, what is the name of the aptly named pub in town? Is it the Chalk and Cheese, the Chalk and Gown, the Big Spoon, or the Town and Gown?
Spoon Man.
Spoon Man. He marches across that hill carrying that.
Yep, that giant spoon.
Big pudding club spoon.
The pudding club spoon. I can't believe there is a scene of a guy walking across
murderously with a spoon.
With a spoon and gloves on and a bowler hat. The Chalk and Gown. Wow, everybody got that.
Yeah, a lot of people got it. That's right.
Yeah.
That is correct. It's for St. Mally's School.
Yep.
They're having the race.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pass the Chalk and Gown. Okay, our final question. Let's see.
Jaybird, it's the St. Mally's Day foot race at the school. The folk music one. I forget the name of that episode.
There's 2. There's mid. Oh, I don't know. There's too many.
Is your brain fried?
My brain's a little fried. Good fake answers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, the final question.
What is the theme for the dance held at the village hall at the beginning of Bad Tidings? Is it a Spanish evening, a night in Paris, a World War II victory dance, or a 1950s swing dance? Someone from the event is killed rather than getting home safely at the very beginning of the episode. What's the theme? The answer is
Spanish
evening. It is the most stereotypical, insulting to Spain Spanish evening.
With lots of cheap beer.
Everybody is dressed as bullfighters.
Yep.
Or conquistadors.
And the sign is
dancers.
In the taco font from the 90s. It's horrible.
Yes, you're right. But there is a big pan of paella.
Yes.
So that makes it Spanish, right?
Paella.
Yes.
We should have eaten before we did that.
That's it. That's our last question,
That's
isn't it?
our last question.
All right.
So,
are you guys ready to see?
Ready for the leaderboard here?
Who did it?
Oh, Julie and Linda.
Yay! Julie. Well done. Julie's in first, and Linda is in second. You're right, Daniel and Danielle. Tesco's Lager, warm Tesco's Lager at the Spanish evening.
Too many speed-related answers did me in. Okay, so I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen here, but we have the winners.
Yes.
And the winners need to email us at Mystery Maniacs.
So if you are a random winner or first or second place, send us an email at mysterymaniacspodcast@gmail.com. Let us know which of our t-shirts you would like to have one of, what size you'd like, and where we should send it. And we will send it to you.
And I'm going to cover everything up here with us.
There we go.
And now it's just us.
This was so much fun. Thank you guys for participating.
Had such a good time.
It was really fun. Writing the questions was kind of tough.
It was. Running a game show is kind of tough.
We hope you guys had a good time. And if you did and you want us to do it again, let us know. And let us know what the theme should be if it's not Midsomer again, or I don't know, maybe more specialist Midsummer. Gosh, that
Yeah,
could be
we
really
could,
hard.
we could do that. We could do other mystery shows. We could do an Agatha Christie one. It's all up to you guys. Just a couple of things. The podcast will return on
The 21st?
August 21st. It seems like a long break, but there's no episode Monday. This is the episode that's on Monday.
So we're just taking 2 weeks off and then we'll be back.
Yes, we're going to take 2 weeks off and then we'll be back covering the last part of Murdoch season 2, and then we will cover the first part of Father Brown season 1, and then I bet you we'll get some new Midsummers in there.
Yeah.
As always, I just want to open it up a couple of to anybody. If you have any questions that you might want to ask right now, it would be a good place to do so. Remember to like, subscribe, do all that stuff. It helps us so much to reach new people and new audience members. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook and on the Reddit and the subreddit and all those good things. The subreddit for Midsomer Maniacs has just been fantastic lately. Irma Cat has just been awesome on there.
There's fun things going on
absolutely great discussions about going on. So let's see if we have any.
Thanks for the compliment on my hair. I appreciate it. A couple of people have said that they want us to do a Poirot quiz. We would have to say that it's only on the shows and not on the books.
Yeah, it might be. We could do that.
That could be fun. We could talk about Hastings and his caiman, that stinky caiman that he brings back for Poirot.
and just like some inside baseball here. Usually July is the slowest month for the podcast. It's generally been that way forever, just because I think more people are on vacation and things like that. So we'll probably do these every 3 or 4 months. I think
Once a quarter?
This has been pretty successful, and I think we had a great time, and I think that it's great. Just remember, again, off the top of my head, I have a Kickstarter. The link is in the bot. You laugh, but somebody's going to go, wait, Mark has a Kickstarter? And then if you're at Gen Con or planning on going to Gen Con, I'll be there all 4 days. Let me know, and we'll grab a coffee and talk.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody from Argentina. Oh, absolutely.
No, that's where the caiman comes from Argentina.
The caiman's from Argentina.
Hastings.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
It's at the Orinoco.
Yes.
So. My gosh.
That was Mesopotamia as being between two horses. Yeah, see?
Yes.
They're quizzing us already. Thank you guys so much. We hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday or your Sunday, depending on what time it is.
Stay cool, drink lots of water, and enjoy the day.
And we'll be back in 2 weeks.
See you later, Maniacs. Bye. Maniacs.